Now, I just had a pretty good run, and this run is almost a sub 3 minute. And I believe that a sub 3 minute run is definitely possible if you spawn next to a Badlands biome or something. So, Orange Glazed Terracotta has quite a few steps in the process of obtaining it. Right now, I'm just cutting down a tree, which I've perfected my technique to collect exactly 5 logs. And it's possible with 4, but 5 in the long run saves me more time. And here I'm kind of looking around in the water trying to find clay so that I can smelt it into terracotta. And it's kind of funny, I saw lapis here before I saw any clay in the water. But eventually I found that clay. Usually I would use a door and dive down to the bottom and mine the clay with the shovel, but this time that was an unnecessary step since it was so close to the surface. So I jumped in the water and collected all the clay. After this step, I have to find some stone and hopefully some coal, and those are for smelting the clay. And I couldn't find any coal this time, unfortunately, but I did find stone so I can at least make furnaces and smelt it with the leftover wood that I didn't use for doors this time around. So I got pretty lucky with having an extra bit of wood. Anyway, I actually had to mine 9 pieces of stone here because one of them just decided it didn't want to exist anymore. And this is about the location that I'm going to spend the time for the rest of the run. I was looking down there to see if there was any coal in that ravine, but then I noticed I have the wood, so I'll just use that. Crafted up my clay blocks and put them in the furnace, and in the process I like to collect more stone so that I can make a second furnace and speed up the process. Now that I have enough stone for that second furnace, I'm gonna make that, and I kind of messed up that crafting a bit. Crafting is one thing in speedrunning I really have to work on, but I take half and put it in the other furnace, and while both furnaces are smelting, that's when I like to craft my dye. And now it's just kind of a waiting game. I have to wait for stuff to smelt, then once that's all done smelting, then I'll make my orange terracotta, which I'll smelt again into orange glazed terracotta. Orange terracotta, and I just have to wait for that to smelt now. And that right there is my PB run, 3 minutes and 2 seconds to get orange glazed terracotta.